All right, John Bennett, and I'm back here for our next module, Facebook Marketing for Networks. And in this module, we're going to talk about your personal profile versus page versus groups. All right, let's dive right in. So, when you're starting to do things on Facebook, I think probably 90% of the people that are in direct sales, they go straight to using their personal profile to post how excited they are about their opportunity or product. And oftentimes, number one, there's several things that are running against you when you do that. Number one, most people don't care. Well, I hate to tell you that, but most people don't want to see that, especially if you're one of those people that do like 4 or 5 posts a day because you're like super excited. And, you know, the whole goal here is to attract people into what you're doing. And we want to really be careful that we're attracting people and not repelling them. And most people don't like to see sales pitches on Facebook. That's just a fact. And we're going to talk a lot more about that when we start actually posting. And so I want you to think about that. And another concept that I want you to think about is always when you're posting in the goal of the post, which we're not going to use personal profiles, by the way, just a spoiler alert. But if you are, then really what you want to do is run it through a filter. The filter is this: why should I care? Ask yourself, is this the type of thing that I want to see in my feed? Okay? Is this the type of thing that is cool? Does it give value to me or the intended reader or that's going to hit their Facebook feed, your friends and family and whatnot? Or is it just a blatant sales pitch? Is it spam, essentially? Most of what I see is spam. And, testimonials are cool sometimes and whatnot. But in general, most people are going straight from, just blasting out promotions on their personal profile. It doesn't work very well. I know from experience, from talking to a lot of people. I mean, I've never really done that because I'm in online marketing forever and I know better. So the first reason why we don't use personal profile is that you can't run ads. You cannot run any advertising to a personal profile post. And so therefore, your reach out into the Facebook world is extremely limited to your friends, your friend list. And chances are you're going to burn through that list pretty quick. And people that are interested you've talked to and the people that don't want to see it are just going to unfriend you. Or if they're smart, there's this little thing called unfollow. Stay friends, but they don't see your stuff ever again in their Facebook feed. You don't even know it. So anyway, back to the task at hand. Pages, on the other hand, allow many more ad opportunities, and we can do a lot of very cool things with them. Pages also allow you to keep your personal profile personal. You rarely ever see on my personal Facebook profile anything business related. It's personal. And I probably have 50 different Facebook pages, probably more than that. And each of them for a separate business or a separate project that I'm working on. So, you're not going to have 50 pages more than likely, but keep them separated. Now, that's not to say, and we're going to get into this in a minute, that your Facebook page can't be your name. And I'm actually recommending that for almost all of you guys. Make your Facebook page all like Susie Jones. Like make it a persona, your persona, but on that page, you have the freedom to really talk about the business. You have the freedom to drive ads to any of those posts. We can do dark posts, all kind of things. Okay, so it can still be a personal thing. It can still be tied to your personality, and people on Facebook recognize that that's you, obviously, things like that. So what about groups? Groups are really, really cool. But groups have a specific purpose on Facebook. I'm a huge fan of groups. Now, the way I use groups are for people that are that new customers, or teams of people that want to talk about and interact around the topic. So let's say for your business, you just make a practice of everybody that orders from you through your replicated site. You just invite them to your private Facebook group. And making the group private is really appealing because people love that, because the thing is inside a private group, no one else on Facebook sees it. And you cannot share any of the posts from inside a group to the rest of Facebook. So you can see right now that groups are not how you're going to do your marketing, because groups aren't made for marketing. Groups are for interacting around a common theme, a common cause, so to speak. So we're not going to be focused on groups. I'm going to try to convince you to stop using your personal profile and to set up a Facebook page for your business. So that's enough about personal profile versus pages versus groups. I'll see you in the next video.